Hey everybody, welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. Today we're bringing you the 3 games that are solo capable that are on Kickstarter or GameFound right now that you need to pay attention to. These are 3 games that have really caught my eye. I go through and see everything that's ending between the 15th and the 30th of August, and these are the 3 that have really grabbed my attention, and I think you should take a look at. Now, before we get into this, I do want to mention our sponsor, Board Game Co. This is a fantastic website where you can buy, sell, and trade games. They have a great selection to choose from if you're just looking to build out your collection, just trying to fill in some gaps in your collection. They can help you out with that. If you're looking to trim down your collection, they will buy games from you. Instead of selling 10 games to 10 different people, sell 10 games to one place, Board Game Co. You can ship them all to one location. It makes it very easy. They also will trade games with you. If you have a Board Game Geek username and you've built a trade list over on Board Game Geek, you drop your username into Board Game Co. They compare your trade list with their stock, build a custom trade list right there on the website. It makes it very easy to facilitate a trade. I strongly recommend it. Board Game Co. makes it easy to buy, sell, and trade your way into a better collection. And if you want to check them out, click on the link in the description below so they know I sent you over there. Okay, without anything else, we're going to get into this list, and we do have an honorable mention. We have an honorable mention, Lands of Galzyr. I'm not putting this one on the actual list because I did do paid content for it. I have a preview as well as a gameplay up. You can check out the gameplay right here on the top right of your screen. Lands of Galzyr is the latest game from Snowdale Design. It takes place in this world they've been building up over the past several games. Dale of Merchants, that whole series takes place in this world. Dimeria is the name of the world. And then also Dawn of Peacemakers takes place in this world. And now they've got Lands of Galzyr. Lands of Galzyr has a ton of, it's narrative based. It's got a ton of narrative content. The narrative content is all on an app that you can download on your phone. It's a web-based app, so you can just do it right on the web, or you can download it to your phone. And it's kind of choose your own adventure. It's got skill checks. While there is technically combat, it's done through skill checks. And the skill check is a really interesting system. I'm not going to go into it too much. You can go check out my gameplay, go check out my preview to really see exactly how that works. But I did want to give it a mention because I genuinely love this game so much just from playing the prototype so far. So that's all I'm going to say about Lands of Galzyr. Now we are going to get into our list. 3 games means we're going to do it in 3 minutes, and that's starting right now. All right, number 3 is Yokai Quest Strikes Back. This is apparently a reworking of the original Yokai Quest. Currently has $29,000 raised, 491 backers. It will fund on August 18th. 1 to 4 players, ages 8 plus, 30 to 60 minutes. All right. So this has this chibi aesthetic that you've seen in a lot of different games. Arydia Quest was one of the first ones I remember ever seeing this particular aesthetic come in. 20 missions in this game. I think there might even be more than that, but at least 20 missions. It's a narrative campaign, and like I said, it's a reworking of the original Yokai Quest. I guess maybe there were some issues with the rulebook in the original one, and because they specifically point out that they have reworked the rulebook for Yokai Quest Strikes Back. The hero skills improve with an experience system that's in the game. This is one that's designed by Ramon Perez and published by Zenith Miniatures. It's got a lot of miniatures in it, some pretty cool looking miniatures, and I just love the look of this game. The look of this game really grabbed me almost immediately, and that's what kind of helped it get to the number 3 spot. Number 2 is Master of the Universe Fields of Eternia. This is the He-Man game. It has raised $773,000 so far, 4,500 backers. It's going to fund on August 24th. It's over on GameFound, by the way. The first one, Yokai, was over on Kickstarter. This is 1 to 6 players for Master of the Universe, ages 12 plus, 90 to 180 minutes. Solo, cooperative, and skirmish modes in this one. You can play as the good guys or the bad guys, He-Man or Skeletor, and all of their allies. And It's got thematic scenarios. You're going to be using spells, weapons, and vehicles that are, that people know from the He-Man lore to conquer Eternia. And you're going to complete quests, form alliances with other characters that you're going to recognize from the show or the comics or however you watched it. Lots of really great thematic stuff in Master of the Universe. And then number 1 is Arydia, The Paths We Dare Tread. This game is one that I've been following, waiting for it to come out since 2017, I believe, was when it was first announced by Cody Miller. So far raised almost almost $1 million, 6,800 backers. It's going to fund on August 31st, 1 to 4 players, ages 14 plus, 60 to 120 minutes. This is a cooperative solo fantasy adventure. They actually describe it as an RPG in the campaign. Now, obviously there's a kind of a specific thing that RPG means for the tabletop, but this is describing itself as that. And these guys are gamers. They know what RPGs are. So I'm really intrigued with just how much role-playing is actually in this game, how much the stats and everything are really going to come into it. So like I said, cooperative solo fantasy adventure. That was my timer, but I'm going to go a little bit over here. 60 plus pre-painted miniatures in this game. So the good guys and then all the monsters, everything you're going to run into are all pre-painted. Multi-layer world maps. Watch the video. There's a really cool thing they do with the map where you actually poke down on it and the tile pops, and then you flip it over as the world kind of reveals itself. I'm really interested to see how that all plays out. And then the characters are going to, of course, grow in power from game to game. This is just a beautiful, beautiful game. The hero miniatures, by the way, are customizable in terms of matching their heads with their bodies. You actually have this peg head that you stick into the body of the miniature. I'm going to stop there. You got to go check out Arydia. Just an absolutely fantastic looking game. So those are the 3 games we've got for August. I do want to mention we have a giveaway going on right now. Check out this video for that giveaway, our top 15 most played games of the past year. Got some great games that we're giving away in that video, so be sure to check it out. Come back in September for our 3 games for the first half of September that you need to check out on Kickstarter and GameFound. And until next time, if you're bored online, bored offline.